Relax and restore. A very gentle practice. Find a comfortable seat for your body. You don't have to sit cross-legged. You can sit back onto your heels. You can sit with your legs extended in front of you. Let the support under your hips help you lengthen more through your spine. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down a couple times. And then let your shoulders relax. Take full breaths in through your nose. And exhale out through your mouth. Once more, inhale, fill up. Exhale, let it go. Close your lips, inhale for 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. Exhale, let it out through your mouth. Close your lips, inhale, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. Exhale, once more, inhale, 3, 2, 1. Pause and hold for a moment. Exhale, let it go. Close your lips, inhale, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Exhale through your nose, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Exhale, 3, 2, 1. Changing it up a bit. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Out. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 1. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Hold full. 3, 2, 1. Out. 3, 2, 1. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Big breath in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Pause for a moment with your spine long, your chest lifted, and your shoulders relaxed. You can close your eyes or lower your gaze down without lowering your head. And for a few moments, observe the effects of this pranayama, square breathing, samavriti. As if you notice your mind wandering away, back to this breathing technique. And make your way into a tabletop. Come onto your hands and knees. And stretch your arms forward, your hips back into a child's pose. You can use a pillow or a folded blanket under your hips if that makes you feel more comfortable in your child's pose. And if your forehead does not reach the floor, you can stack your fists to support your head or stack your palms. Gently rock your head side to side. And then come back through the center, walk your hands and your head to the right. Sit your left hip back. Inhale, come back through the center. Exhale, walk your hands over to the left, sit your right hip back. Stretch through the right side. And come back through the center. Shift forward into a tabletop. If you have blocks, have them nearby. If you have someone that you can use as blocks, that works as well. And if having your back knee on the floor does not feel good for you, feel free to fold your mat over or place a blanket under your left knee. From your tabletop, step your right foot forward outside of your right hand. We call this shape dragon pose. This is a stretch for the back of your front leg and the front of your back leg. You control the intensity of the stretch by lowering your hips down or lifting them back over your left knee. Your props are there to help you get more comfortable in this shape. And if you want to find more intensity, you can lower down onto your forearms. We'll be here for a few moments. You have all the time you need to set up. Good way to know if you are in a right place as you set up for your pose is to check in with your breath. If you're able to breathe where you are, stay there. Three more inhales and exhales. If you lower down onto your forearms, come on up onto your hands. And shift your weight back. We'll find half hero's pose. The way it looks for you depends on how flexible you are. Shift your hips back and sit inside of your left heel. You can use your hands to move your left calf out of the way. And if this is not comfortable for your knees, place the prop that you have under both of your sit bones. A pillow, a folded blanket, or a block. If your prop is lifting your hips high enough that your right knee is up above the floor, you can slide a prop there as well. It doesn't have to be a block, it can be a folded hand towel or something small. And you can stay upright or you can fold down over your front leg. Take 3 inhales and exhales. Bring yourself back up. Swing both legs in front of you and shake them out. Stretch your left leg in front of you and bring your right foot inside of your left leg. Bend your right knee. Again, you can sit up to help you stay nice and lifted through your spine. If your right knee is far enough from the floor, use your props. And your left heel can be directly in front of you or out to the side a little bit or a lot, totally up to you. Inhale, lift through the chest, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, fold forward towards your left leg. You can round through your spine and feel a little more of a stretch through your low back and your back in general. Or you can keep your spine nice and long. Draw your shoulder blades back and hinge at the hips to feel more of a stretch through the back of your left leg. Stay in a place where you can breathe with ease. Relax your facial expression. Relax your tongue away from the roof of your mouth. And notice if your mind started to wander away from you, bring it back. Slow down and deepen your breath. Maybe inhale for the count of 3 or 4. Hold your breath or not. And exhale for the count of 3 or 4 as well. Three more inhales and exhales. Slowly lift yourself up. Use your right hand to bring your right knee up, legs in front of you. Pause for a moment before you shake out your legs and then find any movements. And here we'll do the other side right away. So your right leg stays long, bend your left knee, foot into your right inner thigh. We're looking for similar degree of sensation when we do poses on two sides in Yin and in Yin Yoga. So let yourself set up to feel the same instead of looking the same. And we'll be here for a few minutes. You know it already. The depth of your stretch will increase over time. And when you're ready, melt down towards your right leg. 3 more inhales and exhales on this side. Make them deep and slow. Slowly lift yourself back up to a seat. Use your left hand to bring your left knee up, legs in front of you, shake them out. If you're just joining in, welcome. Thank you all for being here. If we haven't met before, my name is Oksana and this is Relax and Restore. We'll meet in tabletop, friends. Bring your blocks to the front if you're using them and step your left foot outside of your left hand. Dragon pose on the left side. Give yourself all the time you need to settle in. We want the stretch to be manageable. We say that in Yin Yoga, we want the sensation to be half of what you feel in your active yoga class. We stay in shapes for a few minutes at a time, and as you relax deeper, you will feel deeper stretch in the front of your right leg, in the back of your left. So know that if you went a little bit too far and your breath started to get shallow and your body is telling you that it's gone too far, take a step back and then come back to a manageable stretch. Three more inhales and exhales. Come up onto your hands if you're not there yet. Shift your hips back. Half hero's pose. Sit inside of your right heel. You can use your hands to move your right calf muscles out of the way. And if both of your sit bones do not reach the floor as you sit this way, slide a block, a pillow, a blanket under your hips. And you can also bend your left knee and support it with some props as well. And you can stay upright or you can fold forward towards your left leg. Lift yourself back up. Bring your right leg in front of you and shake out your legs. And this time, take your legs out wide into a straddle. You can sit up on any props. You can bend your knees and support your knees. You can stay upright. You can fold forward. We want to feel a gentle stretch in our low back, the backs of the legs, anywhere in your spine and back line of the body. And we want the sensation to be somewhat gentle. No need to force or push anything. Let yourself relax into the stretch instead. And the more you relax, the closer you melt down to the floor. Three more inhales and exhales. And bring yourself back up. Use your hands to lift your knees up. Slide them under your knees and then just lift them up. Sit with your legs extended or cross-legged. Pause for a few moments. We're going to take it down to the floor and our shapes will become even more relaxing and more gentle. When you're ready, lower down onto your belly. We'll start with Sphinx pose. I like to support my forehead with a block in this shape, so you can bring your props with you. And come up onto your forearms. You can take your elbows a little bit wider than your shoulders, than your feet, wider than your hips to let yourself settle into the floor. And you can keep your gaze forward, your eyes open or closed. You can relax your head, let it hang, or you can use some sort of a prop to support your head like a block. And breathe into the stretch through the front line of your body. Three more inhales and exhales. And to reset, lower your chest down. Bring the hands over each other and rest your forehead on top of your hands. Send your breath down into your low back. And we'll set up for a gentle shoulder opener next. I like to use a block under my ear, so have a prop nearby. A folded towel or blanket is great as well. And reach your right arm out in line with your right shoulder. Start to roll over onto your right side. Block or folded blanket under your ear. You can bend your left leg and place your foot down. I like to bring both knees in front of me and focus more on a twist through the shoulders here. Three more inhales and exhales on this side. And when you're ready, slowly lower yourself down onto your belly. Keep your right arm long and let your breath come back into your right shoulder. Let the blood rush back after this compression. And after a few moments, go ahead and wiggle your fingers, open and close your right hand. Feels nice to bend your elbow and roll out your shoulder, drawing some circles with your elbow. Hi. And we'll do the same shape on the other side. Left arm goes out long. Prop under your left ear if you choose so. And as you roll back, decide what you're doing with your legs. You can bring your right foot behind your knee bend, or you can bring both knees in front of you. Stop biting. Notice what your mind is occupied with. Notice if your thoughts made you lose the awareness of your breath and deepen your inhales and exhales. And we'll be on this side for 3 more rounds. Lower down onto your belly and 2 moments in stillness. And then go ahead, shake out your left hand, your left arm, your left shoulder. And bring your hands by your shoulders. Press up into tabletop. We'll start to set up for more restorative postures, and what props you use exactly depends on what you have available to you. We're going to build a ramp for our spine. You can use 2 pillows, kind of like this. I am using 2 blocks and a pillow over them. And I am using a blanket. Well, actually, I'm going to use a blanket to cover myself with. So, no, that is an option as well. If it's cool where you are, you're definitely welcome to add on some layers. And we're going to sit up in front with our back in front of this props. If you have any other props available, you will use them under your knees. And you can extend your legs forward, or you can find Baddha Konasana legs with your soles of the feet together and knees out wide. And with the props underneath us, we're going to lower down so that our head is supported. We don't want our head to hang back. And if you don't need a blanket all over you, maybe you just cover your low belly and your hips. This helps us create a very pleasant grounding sensation that in turn helps us relax on a deeper level. Or you can cover your legs or your whole body, letting yourself settle into a longer, nurturing posture for our body and for our nervous system. Take all the time you need to set up for comfort. And I will let you know when it's time to come out of this shape. Isn't she cute? If you were not here in the beginning, this is Donut. To keep your awareness present, you can come back to the breathing pattern we practiced in the beginning of this class. Square breathing, or inhaling for 3 and exhaling for 3 without holds. Or you can softly rest your gaze on the ceiling above you so that you use your focus, your drishti, to help you stay present. Soften your jaw. Relax your lips. Relax the muscles around your eyes. Take 3 more inhales and exhales. When you're ready to come up, turn your palms down and use your arms to help you lift up. All right. We are going to find a very gentle twist. Keep the props behind you as they are. Sorry, doing it. Here you go. And turn towards your props with your left hip in. All right, you can come back. Walk your hands away from you as you lower down. And you can start with your head facing the same direction as your knees. And after a while, if you feel like it, you don't have to wait for me to let you know. Turn your head the other way or not. Just a few more moments longer. Let yourself melt into the support of the props. And yourself back up. Find your twist in opposite direction. Will take me a few extra moments working around my cat. And once you are turned the opposite way, find your twist. And slowly lift yourself back up. Turn your back to your props and find a seat for just a few moments. Noticing the effects of this practice on your body-mind. We'll set up for our final Shavasana. Use any props, support yourself in any way that feels good for your body. Definitely feel free to add on some extra layers as we tend to cool off when we relax. I'm using one pillow under my knees and one along my spine. I'm also using a blanket to stay warm. If you crave an extra long Shavasana or if you are ready to go to sleep, feel free to turn off this live stream and enjoy your last posture of this practice. And if you are staying with me, know that I will bring you out in just a few minutes. Walk your shoulder blades underneath you one by one. Let yourself sink into the support under your body. And as thoughts start to come up, Just notice them without reacting, letting your breath be the anchor for your mind as you enjoy this aware relaxation. Slowly bring your awareness back into the space you're in, back into your body. Wiggle your toes, your fingers. Gently rock your head side to side. And when you are ready, bend your knees. Roll over onto either side of your body. Pause on your side, giving yourself a very gentle body scan, noticing any changes you've created during this practice. Not only physical, but also in the quality of your energy and the levels of it. And if you set an intention for this practice, remind yourself of it. And gently lift yourself up to a seat. Keep your eyes closed if you can. Bring your shoulders over the hips and your hands to the heart center. Palms together or palms over each other. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. And lift out of your waist. Shift a little bit more weight back into your seat bones. With this newly created space in your body, exhale all the way out.